After completing his mission, the top-tier assassin opened his laptop only to discover that not only had his final payment not arrived, but his employer had also sent him a message filled with the unpaid balance amounted to €3,775,000. It was money he had risked his life to earn, money meant to Rice. More importantly, if word got out, it would ruin his reputation as one of the world's most elite assassins. Without hesitation, he logged into his bank account to trace the source of the initial deposit. Strangely, even the bank manager could not uncover the sender's identity. There was only one clue: the funds came from Munich, the same city where he had assassinated the German chancellor. The risks WER. But for the sake of his money and his name, the assassin decided to investigate in person. He posed as a British businessman and, under the guise of a business partnership, REC. That was when he discovered the payment had following TH. As he browsed through the company's information, a photo from a corporate annual event caught his attention. In the image was the person he had been looking for, the son of the assassinated chancellor. It became clear, the son had ordered the hit on his own father. On the day of the chancellor's funeral, the assassin disguised himself in the uniform of the employer's driver. He held the real driver at gunpoint and forced him into the trunk, then coldly pulled the trigger. With glasses on and in the correct uniform, he slipped into position unnoticed. At a corner turn, he swiftly eliminated the security guard riding in the passenger seat. Sensing trouble, the head of security accelerated to pursue them. But the assassin was not only a master marksman, he was also an expert behind the wheel. He quickly lost his pursuer. Driving into a secluded alley, he stopped the car. It was time to have a conversation with his employer. How dare he withhold payment? The terrified employer instantly recognized the man standing before him as the very assassin he had hired. Years ago, the assassin had shattered his leg. The employer had never forgiven him. Refusing to pay had been an act of revenge. Now desperate to stay alive, the employer begged for mercy and promised to pay double. But things had gone too far. This was no longer about money. After venting his anger, the jackal stepped out of the car, changed his clothes, and triggered the bomb he had prepared in advance. By the time the captain arrived at the scene, nothing remained but scorching waves of heat. What the employer never expected was that his entire conversation with the assassin had been transmitted, through the assassin's phone, to the captain listening on the other end. The very next day, the scandal of a son hiring a killer to murder his own father, along with the news of his own death, made national headlines. Of all the people he could have owed money to, he had chosen the worst possible one, a top-tier assassin. And in the end, that debt cost him his life.